So today we will discuss about dress code. Okay, what we will discuss today? We will discuss about the dress code. I'm going to share a PPT with you all, guys. Let's see. I hope you can see my screen now. You can see my screen. Good, good. Thank you. Okay. So today we will discuss about dress code for the job interview. That what is the dress code for the job interview? Today we will discuss about it only. What is the dress code? Suitable dress code for females, and what is the suitable dress code for the male members? Okay. So with this, let's proceed ahead. Why there is requirement of dress code? Okay, the dress code is required so that you can leave a better impression on the employer. So once you move into any interview, okay, it is your attire or it is your dressing sense. What's let the interviewer interpret about you, or let him know about you, that what exactly you are. If you are nicely dressed up, if you are having good attire, in that case half of your things are already done, and automatically interview do makes a perception about you. Then it comes for the job interview shirt, that what kind of shirt you should wear. You should wear, it is for the male members. You should wear a white or blue shirt, and solid with subtle strips. What you should have subtle strips, and medium split collars. Your collars should not be spreaded more, and the cuffs should be barrel. What should be the cuffs? The cuffs should be barrel ones. Okay, so this is like you can see in this image, that what is the attire of the member who is going for an interview, and it's all about the shirt only here. Now we will discuss about the main outfit of the male member. The interview dress code for the males is very straightforward. If wearing a suit, opt for the solid colors. If you are wearing a suit, then you should opt for the solid colors. Choose a linen cotton collared shirt in suiting colors like white, blue, gray, or other pastel shadows. Okay, and do not wear silk shirts. What you should not do, you should not wear silk shirts, as they are totally out of the line for a professional look. If you will wear silk shirts, it will not leave a good impression at the interviewer, or it will leave a negative impression, because silk shirts are generally wear in the parties, or that are called the party wears. So make sure that the outfit is ironed. How is your outfit? Your outfit should be ironed. If you are having your clothes quite good ironed, in that case it leaves a good impression on the employer, that you are someone who takes care of yourself and will take care of others as well. Just a second. So do not wear silk shirts, as they are totally out of fashion nowadays. And make sure that the outfit is ironed and there are no stains on the outfit. Stains should not be there on your clothes. Okay, for the bottoms, choose a pair of dark colored regular fitting trousers. What you should wear? You should wear good pair of colored regular fitting trousers or chinos. Okay, do not wear a very tight fitting clothes. You should avoid very tight fitting clothes over there. Avoid printed shirts or pants. You should try to avoid printed shirts or pants. Complete your formal look with a decent leather belt. What you should do? You should complete your attire with the leather belt, because belt is something, and try to keep your belt in the color. What is the color of your shoes? Say for example, your belt is black, then you should keep your shoes also black. Okay, and if your shoes are gray, then you should try to keep the belt also gray. And the footwear, what kind of footwear you should wear, that also is here to be told to you, or we are going to discuss here. Footwear, wear well fitted formal shoes. What you should wear? You should wear well fitted formal shoes with, oh my, just a minute. Okay, so wear a well fitted formal shoes without laces, with or without laces. You can wear the shoes with the laces or without the laces, that's not a problem. Okay, generally candidate opt for the black, wear well fitted formal shoes with or without laces. And generally candidates opt for the black shoes. What should generally be opted by? It should be opted the black shoes, not the gray one. And however, you can also choose brown, or brown shoes, provided they go with the outfit. They should match with the outfit, and a polished shoes speaks volume about your personality. If your shoes will be polished, then it tells, or it tells a lot about your personality, that what kind of personality you are. Because if you will care of yourself, then definitely you can care of others also, and it leaves a good impression on the interviewer. So make sure your shoes are without a specs of. Personality show, make sure your shoes are without a specks of dust on them, and do not wear sneakers. What you should not wear? You should not wear sneakers. Third is the accessories. What accessories you can take with you? Wear a simple wristwatch. You can wear a simple wristwatch. Try not to wear digital wristwatch, because nowadays so many digital wristwatch are going on in the market and are a fashion. But you should try to wear simple wristwatch, not the digital ones. Preferably with a metallic or leather strap. The wristwatch should be metallic, or it should have a leather strap. Avoid using fancy analog sports watches. Okay, and you can wear a tie if you want, but generally people don't wear a tie these days. Although tie is a good symbol of a professional personality or a good personality, but in some cases it is not. But nowadays many times it is not required as well. Okay, and then it comes to personal hygiene. In personal hygiene, you should have your nails cutted, your hairs well combed and cutted, and iron dressed. Already we have discussed about, and you can use a very light deodorant. Along with your skill sets, your presentation matters. It is essential to look smart with the right dressing and proper hygiene. With the appropriate dressing, you have to maintain a professional haircut, well groomed facial hair, trimmed nails, etc. The question isn't always what to wear to an interview. Okay, so it is always how to look the part. So bad breath can set you back enormously. So what you should do to remove the bad breath, you should have done a good brush in the morning when you're going for an interview, and you can take support of some deodorants also. So also make sure you have no body odor coming from you. So use deodorants, or you can use mist, etc. at the time of interview. The deodorant should not be very, high, or it should not, give much, fragrance or smell, because many times interviewers do not like deodorants or do not like the sprays. Okay, so try to maintain a level, not very high, not very low. Okay, now it comes to women's dress up, that what kind of dress up women should have. So it's about the hairs. Simple hairstyle are better. For females, makeup, don't go overboarded on the makeup, go for a natural look. What you should have a quite natural look. Jewelry, a small chain and a pair of spells earrings you can have. You can have spells earrings, and golden chain you can have in your neck. That also very light, or very lightweighted. I'm talking about, not very heavy. It should not be like how we guys do wear the kind of chains in their you know neck. And it's about dress, so pick something classy. If you don't wear a suit, and if you wear a suit, then that's good. And nails, the neatly manicured clean nails should be there. Perfumes, yeah, you can use very little of calling, can be okay, but not very high smelling perfumes should not be there. Accessories, and accessories you can have good leather bag. Leather is always a nice choice, so pick more modern leather bags, not the fancy ones. And wear good shoes or jutis, we can say. So don't pick something you can't walk in. If you don't like heels, stick to something low and basics. Okay, so it's about your basic. The main outfit of the female, the women have an extensive range of clothing to choose from, so which means more confusion. The ladies always do have confusion, and the women have so many choices to wear on. They can wear such kind of dress ups. They can wear suits. They can wear pant, shirt, trouser. The males what can wear, that can be wear by females also at the same time, which means more confusion. Which can choose a solid colored blazer that you can pair with a skirt. Sarjeet Singh, I'll come to you. I'll come back to you. Give me few seconds to complete. Let me complete this first, okay? More confusion. So you can choose a solid colored blazer that you can pair with a skirt or trouser. Black is the classic choice for skirts or trousers. So blouses or shirts should be simple without unnecessary frills. Choose from the pastel and neutral colors to make a statement. Okay, gray, white, and light blue shades are the most preferred shirt colors that you can wear upon. To be confident, make sure your upper body inners are not visible. Okay, and wear a camisole over the inner for the proper coverage. If you are sitting for a POC or any government body interview, you can opt for a simple salwar kameez or a sari. Okay, so it depends, because salwar kameez and saris are the most admired attire in India. But if in case you are going for any interview in any MNC, then you should try to wear blazer or any coat pant, etc. When it comes to footwear, for your safety, do not wear high heels. Wear comfortable and formal moccasins, billies, or sandals. You can opt for. If you are wearing leather footwear, they must be polished nicely. Make sure your footwear doesn't make knocking sounds on the floor while walking, because knocking sounds too sometimes leaves a bad impression on the interviewer, because definitely you will have to go to the interviewer's cabin by walking from somewhere, and they can very easily notice it, that what happened. Okay, so try to do it. And the accessories, try to keep the number of accessories to a minimum. You should try to keep number of accessories minimum with you. Wear a simple jewelry like small stud earrings. You can wear a simple chain if you have two. A simple wristwatch is sufficient as a hand accessory. Bangles and bracelets should be avoided. Bangles sometimes you can have, but bracelets should not be there, because bracelets can be taken by males sometime, but females should try to avoid. If in case you are married woman, then in that case you can have bangles, but that also, if it can be avoided, try to avoid, otherwise you can have it. Be as simple as possible, and no fancy hairpins and clips should be used. So this is all about the females. Personal hygiene and makeup. Make sure your nails are trimmed. If you keep your nails long, they must be filled and manicured. No glitter nail painted should be applied to your nails when going for an interview. Use light and nude sheets for the nails. Hairs must be washed and combed nicely. Do not keep hairpins. Tie it in a simple bun and or ponytail. Keep the makeup subtle. Avoid using bold colored lipsticks. Light lipstick can be taken care or can be used. Other than all the relevant points mentioned above, a little research about the company could go a long way, because it depends. Like I told you, if you're going for a MNC, you can have a look about the attire at the other people's coming for the office. And generally, I hope many of you would be in some offices, so you can understand generally what happens in any, if we go for any interview, or if we are going for, if generally for the interview we don't know that what kind of attire people do we are there, but we should try to know about it, because we can go through some company pictures, and that company pictures can let you know that what is the attire over there in the company that people are wearing. So to get an idea about the kind of attire the employees wear, you can look at the pictures from the company seminar or conferences. Some companies prefer suits as the interview dress codes. So make sure you know about such rules of the target company. Now it's checklist: outfit, upper body, lower body, socks, tie, belts, etc. Then footwear, what kind of footwear you should wear, wristwatch, handkerchief, what kind of handkerchief you can have with you. And then it comes to your document folder. You should try to keep your documents in a folder so that you can hand it over to the interviewer. Okay, then it comes to pro tips. Some companies do have a prescribed dress code for the interview, so make sure you're ready, you read any particular guidelines for the interview dress code, if any. So what happens in many cases when you get an interview call, or an email, then interview do let you know that you should come in the formal attire. So be in the formal attire. Sometimes they specify it that you should come in this attire. Okay, must comes, shop for the interview clothes at least week before the interview to get enough time for the alteration. Always choose trusted brands known for the formal wear. If you do not prefer ready-made garments, always go with a trusted tailor to ensure a good fitting. On the day of interview, keep footwear wipes in your purse or your wallet to ensure neat shoes. If you're going to wear, a huge shirt, make sure it's washed, ironed, and has no stains on it. Of all the accessories, I smile is the best. So do not forget to greet panel with a smile. Okay, then next is use a mild deodorant. Applying a very sharp smelling deodorant causes uneasiness to others. So try to avoid, sharp smelling deodorants. For males, avoid having long hairs. Get your hair trimmed and go for a clean shave or have a groomed haircut. For females, it is advisable to keep your hair tied in a ponytail or a simple bun. If your hair is short, have a hairstyle where your hairs does not fall off your face. So this is deemed as highly unprofessional. Colored hair may have a negative impact on the interview panel. If possible, try to hide your colored mane with different hairstyles. Okay, and do not keep long nails. Keep them neat and clean, neat and filled. For women, do not put bold colored nail paints. Use nude shades or have a French manicure. Okay, if you wear specs, choose a frame that gives you a professional look. Frameless glasses are one good option. Never wear slippers to the interview. So with this, I'll say thanks to all of you. This was the dress code for males. The shirt should be like that. General pants you should wear. Suits with laces or without laces, either brown or black one. Main outfit, this. The necessaries, wear simple wristwatch, preferably metallic or leather strap. Personal hygiene you should take care of are the some points that are given here. Then female attire or the etiquette. Simple hairs are better. Jewelry, you can have, earrings, very smallest earrings, and a chain in your neck. Makeup, good makeup. Dress, pick something classy if you don't wear suit. Perfume, very little, calling can be okay. And this is all for today. And let me come back to, okay. I wear turban and I have long beard. Being sick, what should I do? Color of the turban and braided, trimmed, or what? No, you can have a turban. That's not a problem. And if I talk about the color of the turban, then color of the turban should be matching to your paint. What should it be? It should be matching to your paint or trouser, we can say. Okay. Beard you can have, that's not a problem, but you should, take care of its hairs, that these are not moving here and there. That's all, nothing else. Anybody else? Do you have any query regarding the attire for the interview? Any query? No? Good. Thank you. So thank you so much, everyone. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Yeah.